All right.
All right. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of the Lapidary Lounge podcast. Great to see Jay hanging out. I know that's your favorite word, podcast, so I'll make sure to say it a few more times for you. uh, this week, we are going to be doing some cleaning. As you saw, the title is Playing with Acid. So these rocks here are going to get a nice acid bath, and then the ones you see on the screen down there or over there, I don't know which direction you guys are going to be in. Those ones are going to get cleaned up in some iron out. So, going to be a side by side live comparison of the cleaning capabilities of each of the chemicals that we'll be using. So, this is for anybody who's been curious about it, wants to learn about it, anybody who's been afraid to do this. Um, it does sound like something scary. You know, you think of making a solution to put a rock in that's going to dissolve something, and you know, it's not as scary if you use proper precautions, like big old tongs. But I'm gonna hand it on over to Rufus Rooted Rockhound over there and see what he's got in store for us.
Hey there. So yeah, as he said, I'm Chris, aka Rufotris Rooted Rockhound, and if you're new, welcome. Give us a little like and subscribe. And not to mention, but every other episode is on each other's channel. So he does all the odd episodes of the podcast, and I do all the even episodes. So you can catch all the even episodes over on my channel under the playlist The Lapidary Lounge, and again, all the odd ones here. And today, all of that stuff I'm getting into is some of the Arkansas quartz that you've seen before that I got on my channel. Doing a little trade for that, and yeah, got a bunch of it all dirty that we're going to clean up here today. It's still coated in mud on some of these pieces. Turn it around and show you some of those again. But real dirty chunks of...
Lapidary Dave is live right now too.
Yep. Yeah, it's a busy time with the show going on down in Tucson.
Oh yeah.
But got a bunch of dirty crystals here. Gonna scrub some of them up today. And then, yeah, as Tyler said, show you how we clean them up with some iron out. And I've got a few different little jars that I've got here for that. And I've even wrapped one of the crystals in some wire so that I can suspend it and actually only remove part of the iron staining on this one. So I'm going to leave what's on this crystal there and only suspend this lower half in the solution so that we can actually leave some color in that point there. I thought that would look kind of cool.
Nice. Yeah, that's going to be cool.
We'll clean off the lower part.
Who we got hanging out so far? We got Greg, we got Jay, and we got Ken hanging out. What's up, everybody? See, we've got 10 watching. Be sure to smash that like button if you are tuning in. Tucson aggravates the anxiety. Oh, we got Jared in the house. J Rod. Oh, Squirrely Boy. What is up, Mark? How you doing, buddy? Other little things that I want to soak. So, like Chris showed, he's got a couple different containers. I got the big boy here. We've got 3 nice big geodes that we're going to be cleaning up. This one here is I don't even know where this monstrosity is from. I can't remember, but it looks like there's some sparkle going on underneath there. So we're gonna see. I think maybe this was a National Geographic geode, perhaps, or from one of those random weird kits that I did.
Nice.
So that one I think is gonna be really interesting to see cleaned up. In here, we got one from a recent show that we cracked. Another one I think that's gonna be really nice, clear quartz under there. All that red clay. So same thing. I think clay is the common enemy across the board for rockhounds and cleaning their things.
I'm trying to catch up on chat here now. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely check those out, dude.
Yeah, he's saying now he got his light in the his UV light. I did see you posted some pictures on the Discord with that. I'm just stirring up a couple of the solutions here. I was going to show how I do it, but I've got a handful to mix, so I was just stirring a few together there really quick. So again, yeah, Tyler's doing the muriatic, and I'm just doing the iron out, which needs. You can actually use this indoors safely. You know, it's meant for like cleaning toilets, sinks, all sorts of different materials. I still usually wear a mask mixing it up because you don't. I mean, I don't want that powder in my lungs. Gross. Usually, not always.
I'm gonna do something that's gonna make a lot of people upset.
Oh yeah, what's that?
But it's gonna be for science. It may not make people upset. I truly don't know what's gonna happen. That's why I want to do it. But I want to see what happens when I put a fossil plate in there. If assuming it's not going to be what I want, but I don't know. If you've done this before and you know what's going to happen, don't try and talk me out of it. I've got tons of this stuff, and I'm really curious. So we're going to do for science. How cool would it be that I don't know, maybe it just eats away all the host rock and leaves all the fossils behind? That'd be pretty sick.
That would be interesting. I wonder what it'll do. Well, speaking of ultrasonic cleaner, there you go, Ken. I know I mentioned it in the Discord, but I got this
Oh, we got Nick hanging out. What up, brother?
old school one. Got hooked up with this at the club that I joined.
All right, I need to smack a piece off of this. I want to keep it as is. Bigger bin. But that means I'm different, smaller thing to put in with a little monstrosity. I also need to grab the acid from the car.
So this thing's old and used, but I'm gonna see if it works. I don't know that I'll be able to get it going during the podcast, but yeah, I wanted to show it off. Let's see if that'll wipe off. It's probably the oil they use to clean silver. So I know the person who had this before was using it to clean silver. Yeah, got a little ultrasonic cleaner hooked up. And gonna test that out on cleaning some rocks as well. That'll probably be in a separate video, not in this one today, not in the live.
I wish you guys could understand the hassle I went through to get this right here. You know how many stores I went to find the last store finally had it. I was gonna have to admit defeat and just rock with some iron out like Chris, but we found it. Hey, Lisa, welcome in. Oh, I'm just going straight up. I'm not gonna water it down or anything, but definitely appreciate you sharing that tidbit for everybody. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. The video is gonna be taken down for somebody accidentally making mustard gas or something. Dude, Menards, Lowe's, and Home Depot. The first, how many did I go to? 3, 4, 5. I think it was like the 7th or 8th store that I finally found it at. I lost count.
I was overlooking at the laptop. I didn't realize my screen wasn't showing the crystals. All right.
No, it's all good. I'm gonna get mine started. I'm gonna add this in, and because I can't really go any later than probably about 3. Realistically, like 250 would be ideal. 250, 255. Because how that works tonight, I'm going to a game, and the babysitter's going to be getting here at around 3. I know her to probably be getting here a little early. I don't want her to just be sitting out there, But all right, here we go. Always use caution.
I hope it.
Once I get things filled up here.
It'd be really cool if it just left the fossils there.
Right. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm hopeful.
Yeah, that is instant, Lisa.
Doesn't smell the greatest. This one, I do enjoy this one. It's not as strong of acid, but it does have almost like 90% lower fumes than the other stuff you can find. So I've got no problem. I'm just going to scooch it over to the other side of my table. I should have moved containers before putting the acid in, but my glass back. Okay. Second. Where did I put it? Oh, on the floor. Yes, please wear rubber gloves. You will jack your stuff up. You not. All right, now we got those to the side. I'm going to go over to this bin here. I've got tucked away. These are all my geodes that have got calcite in the center of them. And,
Look at how much of it just fell off right away. Sorry, I'm trying to lower my tripod a little bit.
all right, so I'm going to try and make this one fit in there. This one's some Kentucky agate with a whole bunch of crazy calcite inside.
I'm still stirring in my other one. I'm not giving away my...
I've got a baking soda bath on standby, just like my previous bath video I did. I got a big bucket. I like to keep something that's big enough to stick extremities in. If you spill it on your foot, spill it on your hand, have a baking soda bath in a container big enough that you could submerge that piece of your body. So I always go with a 5-gallon bucket, fill it up about halfway, and then I drop probably like two cups of baking soda in there. Probably too much, but rather have too much than too little. But I'm gonna go and grab a beverage really quick, and I will be back. So let's watch the magic happen with he's got his fancy setup over there for everything.
All right, so this one's real pretty. This one's got a whole bunch of little baby crystals all over the back of it. But I want to remove that little bit of staining that's on there. This one's going to go in that bath too, but I need to get tweezers to put that one down in there gently. I don't want to chip the point on that one. And then there's also this one. Yeah, iron out's much safer. It can just irritate the skin a little bit. But iron out, you can get that on your skin and even go wash it off. But I don't recommend getting it on your skin. because if you got any open little cuts and scrapes and scratches, yeah, not positive, but it's no bueno. Probably just won't feel good. Yeah, this one's pretty, but again, I want to get all the iron staining off of that. Nice little double point on there. And then, let's see, what else can we put in this one? I want to scrub it off in the little water bath I've got first, but there's also this chunk. Little cluster. You can see lots of little points on there. One big point there. Oh, that's going to be a nice one. I'm not doing all of these today on the live. I just wanted to show a bunch off, but those are going to be in a handful of my next videos to come out in the coming weeks here. Alright, those tweezers. Guess we'll just set this in gently. And that's why we've got gloves. I don't know if you could see that, but the iron out works somewhat instantly on some of the pieces. You can just see, look at all that debris floating off and flying off right there. So, got those ones hanging out. We'll see how they look by the end. And for now, we'll clean the rest of these ones up. Not the rest, sorry. Give some of these their little bath. Give them a good scrub. Couldn't see chat while I was at that angle. Reaching into citric acid, Ken says, to get out rocks earlier this week. Oh no. Don't tell me the cat was trying to play with you while you were getting into that. Just seeing what I missed on chat. Okay, it wasn't too much. Yes, Greg, correct. And that's why I was looking everywhere for more wire, but I got this little bit of wire to suspend that one halfway in, just because I only want, well, one, not the whole thing to be removed. But yes, I don't have anything to set these on, and I know exactly what you're talking about, because it's happened to me a few times. But by the end of this stream, I'm going to probably move them around in there and check them. Might even try and wrap a few of them in some sewing thread and hang them and suspend them that way. But I couldn't find the fishing line I was looking for. I was just going to hang a bunch of them from fishing line, because that's a little method I saw someone do and thought that was kind of perfect. Why not just, hang them from a little string? All right, which one should we clean? There's that one I showed. Oh, saw some chat moving there. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Neji. This is how it always is. We just hang out live. Nothing about this is like real podcast structure. And this is what we do. We just hang out live, look at and talk about rocks. Next time we might polish some stuff live. Get out the flat laps and both polish some pieces at the same time. Don't know that I've seen that on any other podcast. So let's see. Yeah, Greg said can leave a black residue. Yep. Grease drip tray works great. Okay. Oh, that wasn't Tyler. Huh. The sneeze, yeah. Was in the background, yep. Okay. So this one's gonna get a little scrubbing in my warm water bath here.
How'd you guys know I sneezed in my house?
Oh, crystals are falling off this one. Oh wow, look at that. That's the one I just showed you that was covered in mud.
Mm.
Wow, look at it bubbling.
Going crazy. Oh my God, it's going crazy. Come on, roll. Oh, man. It's a little stanky. I mean, I got my garage door open for some ventilation, but I worry about the mice every time. I used to crack it open all the time. Not anymore. It's acid. It's just dirty.
And this is just water on my screen.
Heck yeah, buddy. Sorting Pokemon cards and watching crystals. Can't beat it. I was just out here the other day sorting some cards. I still got my playmat. It's still over here. Marnie, Morpeko, and that dude.
I just want to give you guys a slightly better view for a second, but now I can get in there with my little dollar store toothbrush I bought to scrub my crystals out.
Oh my God. Woo! A leaf just flew in because it. Oh my lord! I thought it was a mouse, and it was a leaf. I was about to get my pellet gun. Like not today.
Man, I don't know if anything survived the cold here last night. It said with the wind chill, it was like it was feeling like -11.
It's surprisingly warm today. Actually, I think it's like almost 40 degrees right now. We had a few real cold days.
No mice, no.
Oh yeah, it's cooking up.
Oh, this one's falling apart.
So
That's
it's
the
hard to tell. So this one is the Kentucky agate geo that had a whole bunch of calcite in it, but right underneath it is also that fossil plate. So it's hard to say what's doing the most. The jars don't really seem to be doing anything. I think I need to find a couple things to drop in that other jar. I could do that.
yeah. I gotta try and catch up with chat here. Yeah, those are very beautiful little quartz. It was a leafy on. I missed that, Jared. I just started playing Legends on the Switch. It's fun. Yeah, it's warming up today here too. Hey there, Unheard Voice. And yes, Jared, Squirrel, Greg, Angie, Nick, everyone who's been in here. Hello, hello. Don't know if I've officially said
Where is the fossil
hello
plate?
to y'all.
Where are you? Alright. Here we go.
I don't know if the mic would have picked that up.
No! Everything's gone! Everything's gone.
Wow. Right? So that fossil plate was causing all the reaction there.
Ooh. Oh, that was almost a big splash. Saved it. No, this calcite and this geo too is going crazy. So they both had splash, like I thought.
We're gonna just use this bit of wire I've got left here, some scrap wire, some scrap from wrapping.
Hey, somebody's garbage trying to get in my garage. I don't drink big gulps from 7-Eleven.
Huh.
Greg, don't you say it was a mouse hiding behind a leaf. Oh, Angie, hi. I don't know if I said hi to you. I'm sorry. No, I don't go to 7-Eleven. No, sir.
And that's how you, I don't know, get a rig a little wrap to suspend a crystalline iron out. So it doesn't sit on the bottom and get stained. Because, yeah, as mentioned by Greg, it can get pretty stained if it's sitting on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, if you have too much iron out.
And then me not measuring the jar. Oop, didn't realize that was too big. And then it dropped in and plopped in. That's what the junk towel is for. There we go. You out, Nick? Did I miss something? Nick leaving? Gotta go into the barn. Oh, nice. Yeah, man, that's awesome that you guys are doing the whole horse thing in the stables. Yeah, have fun. Greg, I could use dental floss. I have some sewing string downstairs. I just realized I could use some sewing string. This was just some leftover wire that I had as a kind of scrap piece from a wrapping project I did. I'm not very good at wire wrapping, so
All right, add a little Missouri quartz to the mix. See what happens to that?
I gave up on the wrapping real quick.
What happened to car keys?
All the stuff falling off of it.
Ooh. I wonder what it would do something like this. Some garment and hose strap. Let's see what happens. No reaction.
Can't reach it.
Nothing's reacting in these little containers. I feel like I just need to like drop a little piece of quartz in there just for like dramatic effect. Little piece of calcite.
Let's see. Take a vote of those that are here. Should I clean number 1? I'm only going to do one more to suspend in the acid, or the iron out. Should I clean number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Hey, Travis.
Travis in the house. What up?
It's 2 for 2 and 1 for 1. Tyler said 1. 3 for 2. That's number 2. This is number 1. It's got a thick layer of mud. Don't know what's under there. There's a thick quartz cookie layer there. And then a lot of thick crystals. Either way, whichever one's not for the live will be one of my next shorts. And the rest of these will be in a video. Quick, do a poll.
Hey, voice. I have not yet, because you had some particular colors you were after. We had a couple of real cold days, so I wasn't really getting out into the shop or anything. But I will. I'll get in touch with you tomorrow. I've got a little bit of a busy schedule today, but tomorrow for sure I will. I'll reach out to you.
Greg says do a poll. Only Tyler can do a poll. That was all twos. I saw 2, 2, 2, 2. That's 4 for 2. Tyler said 1. So it's everyone against Tyler in the vote.
It won't let me start a poll. Hold on, wait. Let me try my phone. I don't know if we can do it when we're doing the co-op live stream.
I don't know if that's quite how that works, Ken, but okay.
No, yeah, I will. I'll let you know when I get a hold of that for sure. But yeah, you didn't miss anything from me. All right, what time is it? 2:15. All right. It was rigged. Sounds like Florida. But oh.
Oh, it fell in half. Who knew it was mostly dirt holding that one together? Oh, this one fell into like 6 more pieces. Apparently that cluster was all dirt holding it together. Even I didn't know. I got them in the mail like this yesterday. I asked for them to remain dirty so that I could clean them for the video. I said, just give them to me just how they come out of the ground. Don't clean them, don't rinse them, nothing. So, who knows? This one that looks like a lot of dirt might be mostly dirt. This one had a nice cluster on it, though. Look at that. Pretty. Alright, keep scrubbing that and see what I missed in chat. Yeah, Greg, and these aren't even really clay. These are barely a mud. Not thick like a clay. I mean, there's a couple bits there that are thick like a clay, but this is a very loose mud. I mean, you saw that I put it in, dipped it in, shook it around, and most of it was gone. Very loose material. Yeah, it is. There's foam in that jar, Tyler. Jared's pointing out that that jar in the background is something's reacting. I don't know where Tyler went. Did he run away? Hopefully it doesn't grow the blob, take over his garage. It's just gonna like come alive and eat his garage while he's gone off screen. Tyler, come back. Your garage is being eaten alive. Chip on that point, but it's still pretty. I like that one. Look at that little cluster. Yeah, still a good one to hang. Wrap that in some wire. And get that suspended in the fluid with this one. Yeah, Greg, I was thinking that's what I'm going to do in the video for one of these clusters. I think maybe this one that I've got here.
Okay. Oh,
Rinse it off and put it in the ultrasonic cleaner, or even just as is, put it in ultrasonic cleaner like this, just to have the video watch the dirt like shred off.
I am back. I have returned. Yeah, I dropped a piece of calcite in there.
Okay, I was gonna say it's. I guess when I'm watching the stream, it's right there. Am I pointing at his jar because it's on the side?
Yeah, you're pointing right. You're on the right side. I'm on the left side. But it was one that I got at one of those like you dig a bucket, so it was already like really waxy. It was already etched. So I had suspicions that it was dyed. So I'm just curious what's inside. I may or may not be eating a cheeseburger off to the side. I got a multitask. Sorry. My morning was, or my eating time, I should say, was taken up running around trying to find acid. Muriatic acid, in case you're watching YouTube. Oh yeah, fluoride polishing is soon. I still got those octahedrons of ours that I gotta polish up. Yours is actually sitting right over here. Ta-da!
Look at this stuff just falling off.
Oh, Dallin had his cheeseburger and he's already in bed. I had to save my cheeseburger for later. really is crystal ASMR. You better recreate that for some shorts, dude.
I got these ones standing up in their jars. It'll help. We'll see all that iron eaten away. We'll do an update video because it probably won't be too much of a noticeable difference by the end of this. Sometimes it is. It just depends how thick the staining is on the piece. Like, look, as I jiggle and move this one around, look how much has already fallen off, and more just comes off. Again, we're leaving that tip out on this one to let it stay nice and colored. Leave that little...
It does look like a double. I don't know if you saw Andrew's
comment. This one here is a double point. And this one here got its back into the middle right now, has like 50 little tiny crystals on the back of it. Yeah. I'll take a minute and look at some of the other ones here. This one's large. Length of my whole hand. Oh my Lanta. Look at this one little yellow one right here. What you doing? Look at that one, super stained. I almost want to leave that as is. Just clean the dirt off of that one, maybe. We'll see. I really like this one too.
Oh yeah, man. You hear that? Chris, you invited to Arkansas to dig crystals with me and Jared. So.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah, it's something I really want to do. It's on my list. Gotta move these out of the way. It's just, yeah, such a far drive.
But think about it though. When is it going to be further? When you live in New York or when you're living back in Cali?
Right? Look at the big flat face on this one. Let me grab. Sold, Angie says. For context, look at how big that flat face is on this one. That dime. Almost the size of a dime.
Pretty. Our AR. Yeah. Oh no. You know what I didn't think about? I don't know if me going live right now is going to interrupt my upload for tonight.
I have no idea.
Oh shoot. I should have double checked that before I went live. Ah, dang it. Well, if you're watching and for some reason my video doesn't go out tonight, it's probably because it got goofed up. And it will just go out tomorrow instead. But it should be good. I don't know. On live during, like, while video's been uploading. So we'll see what happens. It's also uploading from a different device. To show all the pictures. Do you know how many pictures there were, dude? There's a lot of pictures. So we had the ones from you. Angie sent a picture. Greg sent some pictures. Ken sent some pictures. Annie sent pictures. I got some from Rufo. I got some from Noah. I got some from 406 Findings. I got some from Greek Explorers. Jay. Got some from Jay.
Angie, everything I'm showing is all quartz.
I don't know. Dude, Greg, it makes no sense. I think they were all hopped up back then.
Except this. What's in there? Or maybe that's just dirt.
Right, they didn't know what it wanted to be.
There's a little druzy in there. It's tons of tiny little points, and it's just dirt in a druzy.
It looked like it had a cubic crystal on there, one that was like three-sided almost on that last piece. Oh, sorry, I'm sitting here looking. I got my phone over there by the acid, and I'm looking on my iPad over here, so there's a little bit of a delay.
Oh yeah, right.
Whoops. Do it. Do it.
Alright, show some other ones here. Let's see. Oh, hey. Let me show you this.
Pull now from my burger. Ready for a nap.
There's those little 3D printed rings I was telling you about.
Oh, nice. Hey, Greek Explorers, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We were just talking about you.
Hey, how's it going?
Man, I think Greek Explorers won one of my very first giveaways way back in the day. Greek Greek Explorers. He sent some really beautiful pictures that are going to be in tonight's video. I'm so excited for you guys to see them. All right, so I think this one's been soaking long enough I can actually handle it and inspect
Did I
it.
Angie, I didn't get them necessarily just for the Uperlites. I just got some of those rings to see how they worked out holding some stuff. And I might make some more of my own. I was thinking of trying to make some with epoxy.
Whatever you want, bro. Come on up. I had so many pictures. I had too many pictures. I had to leave some out, but if for some reason, heck yeah, dude, bring it all. Here we go. So let me turn my flash on real quick. This is the remnants of the fossil plate. Oh, it's so sad. There is nothing left. Nothing. It's all gone. Didn't even say bye or nothing.
Wow. Yeah, it destroyed.
It is gone.
Destroyed it.
Gone like
I mean, guess it was mostly calcite replacement then.
I guess so. I don't know what I think what could be cool is if say you put a like a rubber edge around it, you know, had it fit to the size, and then clean it real well, and then put like some clear resin over the top. I think that would look pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you learn how to use resin.
Did you see the little pyramid structure in this quartz?
Oh, yo, that's wicked. It tried to turn into some asparagus quartz. It looked like. Yeah, Greg knows the big words. Hey, yeah, you should know that. Come on now, Mr. Geology. Talking to you, Chris. All right, I think I'm gonna start moving some little things over here. We'll get some more.
Yeah, I actually have been melting. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do it on the video tonight or on the live tonight, but I also brought out the big jug of the strong vinegar. But it's a little stinky to do, so I didn't want to do it in the house. But this will tear apart all the calcite and the host rock of the Herkimers, and I was using it to break up the Herkimers easier, and I soaked some of the big chunks of Herkimer in a big tub of vinegar, and then I was able to break it apart and get the little gemmy Herkimers from in the little pockets a lot easier. Yeah, Greg, something like that. I've heard celestial or celestial, something like that. All sorts of little terms. This one's cool. This one's got kind of a double point there, but it's got one growing through it. Oh, those are two different ones actually. So one growing into it here, and then one growing down here. Look at that fizz. Oh, don't be fooled by colors you might be seeing, Angie. If you see any blues or rainbow reflections like that right there, that's the sticker on the back of my phone. Sometimes that happens. Because I've got one of these holographic stickers on the back of my phone. Maybe I should switch it out for one that's not holographic so that doesn't happen anymore. Fooling people with false color flash there, yeah. Oops, you want to see some real color flash though. I haven't packed it all up yet. Here's some of that opal.
Good evening. Good evening. Hope you're well, my friend.
Yes, hello Greek explorers. Hello, hello. It doesn't want to focus right now. So there's some real color flash for you. That's not reflection.
Oh yeah, I was definitely this. That's all stuff coming out of the acid. That's the baking soda bath. It just got a little dirty. Yeah, that's there's a lot of stuff in there.
Right? Tyler just walked around picking up a bunch of stuff to throw in there. I thought about doing that, but then I decided to just stick with this quartz for today. And just stick with one common thing here and just do this quartz. But I also don't have enough things to clean in the iron out because I already cleaned most of the things I had in the iron out. I went crazy with it and didn't even film it. Once I started using iron out, I cleaned like tons and tons of rocks and crystals and didn't even bother filming it. I just went crazy with it.
So I think maybe next podcast we'll do.
Hey
Maybe
Loki.
set a little time aside to follow up and show all these pieces. Because some of the ones I have, I might just leave it sitting in here until tomorrow when I can get back out here and see how well they do and how they look. Oh, check that out! This one just started going nuts. Must have got into a little pocket in there. Hey, Loki in the house. What is up, brother? How you doing today? Yeah, everybody's active today. Hit it. Yeah, it's not pea soup. That is acid. I hope so. That one there that's melting the calcite, that's a Kentucky agate geode that I cut, and it was just chock full of calcite. It's one I've been wanting to melt for a while. So I got a little sneak peek of it, and I'm really, really excited for that one. Beautiful botryoidal hiding inside of there. Definitely going to be going up on the botryoidal shelf. That's yeah. I think I'm going to give them about 10 minutes in the baking soda bath, and then grab a towel, set them down, check them out. Not everything, not everything we'll be able to look at, but
This one, I think it was, this one's cleaning up a lot of the sides. It's showing more quartz along the whole side up here.
nice.
Some of the iron out works pretty quick if it's really thin layers.
Oh yeah. You know, it'd be a really cool experiment to do too, even on a stream. Would be, I personally think that if you heat iron out, it works better. Some people say it doesn't matter, so I think it'd be pretty cool to, grab a couple pieces with very similar um, levels of, dirt and crap on them, and have one solution that's, you know, room temperature, one solution that's like 150 degrees, and then one that's like 50 degrees or something.
Yeah, someone else did a video like that actually. And I mean, I've tried it. It does seem to make a bit of a difference. I did use warm water when I started, but these aren't really warm anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, these aren't cold, but they're definitely no longer warm.
Are those like proper canning jars, or are those just like decorative ones?
So, no, they're just kind of decorative. I found them for $1 in the clearance section at Michael's.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I went to Michael's and it was just some of the like decorative jars they have, but they're normally like $3 and they were in the clearance aisle for $1 a piece.
Gotcha. I was gonna say if they were legit canning jars, you could probably set them on a can warmer and not have to be concerned about that glass shattering.
Right? I don't know with these. These are probably so cheap.
Yeah, I just honestly I've got an extra big pot that I'll put mine in when I'm knocking with iron out, and I'll just open up the grill and I'll get my little side burner going, and I'll just keep it on a low boil. Nice. I love Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby's a great place.
Bummer. So I was just playing with the ultrasonic cleaner, plugged it in, and was messing around with it, and doesn't even seem like the switch actually works. Feels like it's trying to catch onto something there, and half does and then doesn't. It's a little dirty. It might not work.
Get here soon. Oh, yeah, sorry. Keep doing your thing. I'm gonna step away for a second to see if she's here yet. Or let me double check, see if she messaged. Oh, oh no. Almost.
Yeah, that's a bummer. It seems like that ultrasonic cleaner maybe doesn't work at all. Yeah, it might be fixable. I'll take a look at it. It's really old. It's from the 80s. I got it for free at the Rock Club, so, worst case scenario, it goes in the trash. They were going to throw it away and told me to take it and said it was, unfortunately, it belonged to a member who passed away, but, it was free. Worst case scenario, like I said, I throw it away, but I might try and open it up, see if it's just a power switch not connecting, because it feels like it's not connecting. It's trying to snag onto the switch there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if it's worth it, Greg. Um, I'll look it up. Might even be pretty cheap. Get a comparable small one. Nice, Lisa. I got this here came. It's the Meteor. I was excited about that. I'm saying you're old. I'm not saying you're old because you're from the 80s. If that's the case, I'm almost old because, or also old because I'm from the 90s. Not far behind. I feel like I'm always getting old. I know I'm not that old, but I always feel like I'm getting older. I mean, I am, but I can feel it. No comment from Greg. I know, I know. I don't want to say that in a rude way. Many of you are much older than me and Tyler. We're definitely the younger ones in the group here. I feel like this one's cleaning up real nice. Lisa's not getting old. Oh, that's a good one. So yeah, I'll have Tyler download this video and or send me clips from this live. I guess I can probably download it once he publishes it. Then I'll take some other clips myself. I took some clips before we started of all these pieces. And then we'll put a clip or two from the live in. But then I'm going to do a video cleaning the rest of those, and it'll be a up close, more little detailed video showing my cleaning process with the rest of those little buggers there. I've got a whole swath of jars. That's just a handful of other jars I got ready. Baking soda and all that other stuff, but yeah, got a bunch more crystals to clean there. This one here. Those other ones I showed over here. Sorry, my hand's not that steady.
Alright, I'm back.
There it is. Eat more pickles. It's one of those is pickles, but the rest of those, oops, sorry, the rest of those are yellow peppers. The banana peppers. I love banana peppers. That's what those jars are from. Oh, Lisa, you missed it. He did pull the fossil plate out. It was gone already.
Oh yeah, I pulled that out pretty quick here. I'm going to show you in just a sec.
Yep, that already happened. Yep, look at it. Yeah, that's so bad. Bye, fossil. You lasted how many thousands or millions of years just to meet that fate?
Just to be taken out by some Jackie in his garage.
Just like that. Gone.
That one could probably go for a little longer.
Gonna pull some out now and check them?
Yeah, I gotta pop off of here soon, so.
Yeah, I know you gotta get going. Oh yeah, Greg, nothing muriatic, anything, vinegar or iron out. I've had any of the anything with limestone or calcites, obviously, just demolished. But again, like I said, on the good side of that, the positive for me is I can take some of that host of the Herkimer and soak it, make it softer, break out the Herkimers. Some of it's encased in calcite, big like thick layers of calcite with just Herkimers sitting inside of them. I still have a video I'll put out sometime soon. I took a few little ping pong ball, little tiny chunks of calcite like this big or so, and I put them in the vinegar for just like a day or two until it was completely dissolved and all that was left was little teeny tiny Herkimer diamonds, little tiny gems. But they were just, you could see a couple poking out of the calcite and totally embedded in there. I know there's a lot of channels live right now, so I appreciate y'all watching us as well. I'm sure a handful of you have multiple tabs open.
Oh, that's wicked! Holy smokes!
Saturday's quite popular, especially during the Tucson show. Tanker truck of hydrochloric acid and a hose to Herkimer. You know, Greg, I'm not sure about that. Maybe I'll bribe him. I'll bring him a Starburst. Like, you want some candy and let us just acid wash this mountain?
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a couple of these really quick, and then I'm seriously debating on if I'm gonna make you guys wait until the next episode of the podcast to show you this Botcheroidal one, because it still needs some time. But this one cleaned up really, really nice. Probably just needs a good hosing down, and it'd be nice and sparkly.
Just show a quick peek of it. That one's cool. I like that one.
That one could use a little longer.
Just show a quick peek of the Botcheroidal one.
Quick peek up. All right, we'll do it
quick. Real quick. Just flash it.
This one didn't really have any change. Yeah, this is what's left of that calcite. It was a bigger piece. But yeah, super waxy. And yeah, this monstrosity, no change. That's just a little, I think, floater. Yeah. No change in those, so I'm gonna drop those back in the big bin. But all right, here we go. Let's do a quick little peek. This Botcheroidal one. Oh my god. Oh my, I can't handle it. Oh, it's crazy. I need to find the other half and put it in here.
His suspense.
All right, you ready? You ready?
I'm ready. Oh, weird. Look at the globular little bots. Bubbly little bots.
Still a lot of calcite left in there.
Yeah, there is. All right. There's your peek. More on that next time. Next time, maybe we'll have the wheels out. Depends if Tyler can stay warm in the garage, but I might have my flat lap out on the next episode.
Oh yeah, I want to get on the wheels. I miss it. It's been too long. I mean, I know I just did it a couple weeks ago, but then I got sick after that, so I need to make amends on that. But yeah, look at that. It's, right, going crazy again.
Wow. And just a reminder, it's every 2 weeks, so it's not next Saturday. It's going to be the following Saturday.
Indeed. What time is it?
Channel.
2:56. Oh shoot, yeah. All right. I don't want to do a quick ending, but we're gonna do a quick ending because I got to get going because my babysitter is probably here for the kiddos. But I thank you guys for hanging out. Like we mentioned earlier, we'll do a better review. We'll spend a little bit more time on them on the start of the next podcast. And like Chris just said, next week, or no, sorry, next podcast, not next week. 2 weeks from now, the next podcast is going to be over on Chris's channel. So be sure, if you're not subscribed to him, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. And other than that, if you got anything you want to add, I think.
Nope. Appreciate y'all hanging out here. We know there's a lot of channels up today, like I said. So those watching later who are caught up on the tons of other channels live right now, thank you for watching. And we'll see y'all on the next one. And yeah, have a good one. I'll see you live throughout the week and for Tyler's premiere later and some other premieres I'll have throughout the week.
Oh yes, if for some reason my premiere tonight was interrupted, it'll go out tomorrow, same time at 8:30. But I think we should be good. But fingers crossed.
We'll find out after the live.
Say a prayer to the YouTube and the rock gods to make sure I didn't mess it up going live. But all right, thank you everybody. Have a good day.
See ya.
Later.